Hello, hello. If you've made it to this part, it's really incredible. I'm so thankful. And I would assume that you've gotten some valuable information. Which is the whole point of me making these behind the scenes. But yeah, for film three, this was the shortest one, yet the most elaborate one. I ended up composing all the music for it and obviously did all the audio post production. And at first, I felt pretty confident about I'll just jump and do, compose and do the whole soundscape for it. And as I walked into it, I was like a bit kind of like, did I overcommit? Like, I'm not sure if I want to, if I'm going to be able to accomplish this yet. It was such a fun experience. And so, yeah, let's just dive right in. I want to take you guys into the behind the scenes and explain my approach. Okay, so here's the session for the score that I composed for this film. Just a little breakdown. I play some djembe. This thing right here. That thing. I played that thing. The djembe. I recorded myself playing some of that. I recorded some other percussion that I have, back here as well. There. I added some taiko. I did some string pads, cello around here, and then I recorded a lot of my acoustic actually. I did some acoustic recording here, and then I had my friend's matriarch actually. He didn't have space at home. And so he lended it to me. He was like, "Could you just keep it at home and use it if you want to? I just don't have space." So I had that matriarch and I played around with it. And so I created some of the swells with it. Actually, let me just, some of the brams. This is. Yep. All of that was created with the matriarch. Anyways, you can hear. Yes, it's just the percussion here. We have the taiko as well. Yeah, so this was a lot of fun actually. And yeah, here you'll hear some of the guitars come in, the string, and all of that. Anyways, this is just a little peek into the music that I composed for it. But in regards to direction, what we did for this film, obviously, as I had explained on the other two films, it was like we were ramping up. Every single film had more energy. And so this is the final one that we worked on. It's the ocean is raw. I mean, when the film starts, you can see that there's a massive storm in the background. And and so we wanted to like portray like the environment again. This one was a lot more energetic than anything else that we had worked on. So score wise, sound design wise, mix wise, we wanted to portray that. So here's just, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little peek into the scoring session that I did. I'm gonna now jump into the other sessions so that I can show you those as well. Okay, so this is the actual mix session that I did for film three. And you can see, so the voiceover at this point is edited here, and the music that I compose, you can see the volume automation throughout. I wanted it to flow well with the voiceover and the story. And then here's a little bit more of the sound design that I did for it. And as you can see, it's very minimal. in this case because the music that I composed for it, like it was driving the story, it was driving the film, and so I didn't want to overdo it with sound design. I wanted it to be impactful but meaningful and like also minimal to the degree that we could. And so this let me just play. Let me see. One of the things that I had discussed on the first two films is that we played a lot with dynamics basically. And this film, there was a moment where I had an opportunity to do that. I'm just trying to find it. This part, yeah. So as you can see, there's like literally here, there's like nothing, like for a good like 5 seconds, other than a little bit of music, which I'm just gonna play now so that you guys can see where it's coming from to where it ends. Like,
I know what I'm going to run into that day, but in the ocean, you.
but yeah, it's just giving you guys a little peek. Like this was a beautiful moment where the you can see that the it's a slow motion of like beautiful, beautiful, like just vast ocean that can be so raw and so full of energy, but that energy doesn't always have to be like loud and this roar. Like you can be like just as impacted and almost intimidated by the vastness. And the only way, in my opinion, to experience this vastness that you're looking at right here, it was to slow down and give space for the viewer to just kind of like not get distracted at all, but just be fully immersed in what he or she was looking at. So I don't think I have much more to share on this one. This one's going to be a very short video, but yeah, as you guys can see, this is my final mix session. Yeah, this is basically it, guys. This is the final part of this little series, outdoor films behind the scenes on Audio Post. So please don't hesitate to ask any questions. I again, like I'm my goal with all of this was to for those that are in my field to for you to just get a peek into like what I do, how I do it. Not really how I do it, but just more kind of like my thought process and like an overview of the concept of my approach. And for if you're a filmmaker and you're just like thinking about sound and how important or not it is for the story that you're trying to tell, like this is me giving you the opportunity to see what it would look like to work with someone like me and someone that is within my industry and just the thought process. There's a lot that goes into this. This is not done within a couple hours. This is a lot of work, but it is super fun, and all I've had is just great feedback of the people that I've had the pleasure to work with. Just their exposure to looking at it, seeing what was the behind the scenes. They're all like, whoa, like I didn't know that all of this went into it. And so like this is my goal, to be able to like provide that for you, even though we're not in the same room. I get to do it through the internet and YouTube. And so if you guys have any questions, maybe more specifics, feel free to ask those. I'll do my best to try to answer them. And if you like the series and you can like it, actually, the video and subscribe, that would be great. I'm going to try my best to share more, but it's really going to depend on like the feedback that I get from you guys. So if you guys really want me to continue to do this, please let me know so in the comments or by liking, subscribing, and we'll take it from there. But thank you very much, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day or night. See you guys. Bye.